Hey guys, Diamond Ambassador Lane Loftus here. I am so excited to jump on. I was going to do a live, but then last minute my husband said we had a babysitter, so we're going on a date. And we are ditching you guys tomorrow night, but tonight I'm making you a video because I want to be a part of this in spirit. So like I said, my name's Lane Loftus. I am a wife, a mother to 4, and I've been with Plexus for almost 5 years. Crazy, especially since I used to make fun of the word Plexus. And I'm just excited to jump on here and chat with you guys a little bit. A few things that Suzanne said to touch on was personal growth, believing in yourself, financial struggles, financial blessings, all that stuff. And I'm so passionate about those things. So first of all, let's talk personal growth and belief. So my belief in myself was so zero that I started the products because, okay, little backstory. I'm from a very small town. I'm a country girl. I'm a college dropout. We struggled with infertility for a very long time, and it was hell yes on me personally and on our marriage. Then 4 kids came from Jesus, like no medical procedures. We just started having babies. So cool. Hallelujah. Amen. So that's a little backstory. After I had my 3rd baby, Chasen, he was a rainbow baby. I don't even know how to explain what happened to me because I don't understand it. But being happy is like my mojo. That's easy for me, and I'm thankful for that. And I had no happy. I had this little amazing newborn baby and a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old, and I was dying. I was crying all the time. I was so sad. And I couldn't fake it. I just wanted to stay home. I was just dead. I felt like I was a dead person walking. I don't even know how else to explain it. But it was not me. That's why I started on the products, and I didn't tell anybody about it because I was very ashamed of how I was feeling, for one thing. And I had made fun of Plexus, so I didn't want anybody to know that I had reached out to the girl, my friend Deborah, and said, hey, could that pink drink help me have energy? I didn't dare tell her that I was really struggling with more and be safe for my baby who I was nursing. So that's a little backstory. It was my husband's belief that started this journey because he was messaging me all day. And like I said, I had all these kiddos at home by myself. So I was ignoring his messages because ain't nobody got time for that. Like, no time for chit chat. I'm making snacks with the baby on my boob right now. So he called the house phone. Yes, we have a house phone, or we did, because we were in the boondocks. We didn't have good cell phone service. And so he called the house phone. He said, have you looked at my messages? I said, no, I'm raising a family. And he said, well, look at the videos I sent you. He said, babe, you're going to be a diamond. I said, okay. Like, I love a good time. I love having fun. I love winning contests. I love parties, like mom proms, all that. I'll be the first to admit I love it. But I never thought any of that could be a reality. It was just so cute for them. But he's like, you're going to be a diamond. He said, watch these videos. All these diamonds are like normal people. Because, in our head, we thought they came from money. They knew the right people, they just fell into it. That's just how I thought. And he said, they're normal people. They're like moms, and some of them travel, and they love Jesus, and some of them live in the country, and they're just they're real. They're all different, and they're all so good. And so I watched the videos, and that was cool and everything. But what changed everything for me is when he said, you're going to be a diamond. And so in my head, that's when I was all in. Because I knew that meant that my whole family's life would change. And it has. If it wouldn't have been for Plexus, our whole 3 years ago, we sold every single thing that we own. My husband retired. He's he just turned 39, so he was young. And he retired at a very young age. We sold everything that we own and bought a truck and a 5th wheel, and we've been traveling the world, the United States, for 3 years with all of our kids, all 4 kids, full time. That's what we did. That never would have even crossed our minds to do if I wouldn't have said yes to Plexus. I just took my daughter to gymnastics. I wouldn't have been able to do that if I wouldn't have said yes to Plexus. We bought my son a guitar. We took him to the dentist the other day. It was $222. We have spent probably $5,000 on our kids' teeth in the last 3 months because they had so many cavities, because we never could afford to take them to the dentist before. We literally couldn't afford it. We had more month at the end of the money every single month of our flipping marriage, and it was horrible. It was horrible because it stressed out my husband big time, and our marriage really sucked at moments because of it. It was hard. But the other day I just wrote a check for $222, and we've had a paycheck and a month's paycheck that was bigger than what we made in a full year in the beginning of our marriage. That's how broke we were. I'm not making it up. So belief is everything. And when he said that, when he said, I believe in you, I thought, I believe in me too. I had to get the lies out of my head of, you're not educated enough, you're a college dropout, you're dumb, you can't do that, you don't have the personality of this person. A lot of people say, well, I don't have your big personality, and I'm like, well, I don't have your brain, or I don't have your sweet little heart. I got a nice heart, but I'm not a real emotional person. But that's the whole point. All of the people at the top of this are so different. Some are outgoing, some are very much introverts, some are highly sensitive, some are just helpers and lovers, some are a party like myself, it's just everyone. Anyone can do it that decides to do it and doesn't quit. I promise you. Anyone who decides to do it and refuses to quit will go to the top of the company. Every ounce of my body believes that 1,000,000%. So anyways, belief is important. Self-growth. The self-growth for me was trashing those lies in my head because they weren't to the Lord and they weren't true. I'm a highly intelligent woman that can do anything that I set my mind to, because that's what the word tells me. And that's what I tell my team. So what's fun is you start sharing about the pink drink and you're sharing about the health, and then next thing you know, you're teaching other people to do the same thing, and you're watching them rise up, and it's just the best job ever. So all that to say, well, there's this quote. Let me see if I can remember it. Hold on. I've got it in my journal. Yeah. The difference in who you are and who you want to be is what you do. The difference in who you are and who you want to be is what you do. And so who I was prior to Plexus was ashamed because I live in a small town. And I've done a lot of wrong things, and everybody knows it. Shame because I was crying when all I had ever asked the Lord for the last many years was to have children. Here I had them, and I was sad. Shame. So much shame. I was shameful. I was not confident. And what I wanted to be was successful. Not financially, not any of that. A successful woman to me is a woman fully living out the potential that God has on her life. Fully living it out. To me, successful is living fearless in the pursuit of changing lives. That is successful to me. The health and the finance has been awesome. I am not gonna lie, it's been awesome. I've got to go to mom proms, like the 7 fun personality in me is like all these parties, all this recognition, all that stuff. I love it. I eat it up totally. But the overcoming that I've done in here and watching other people do that, come in as like beaten and battered and like terrified. We're all terrified when we start this. To slowly rising up and fixing their posture and putting on their crown. It's awesome. It's so awesome. So I don't know any of y'all's story, why you're here. If you're thinking, I thought I was going to learn about the pink drink, or I don't know what you're expecting, but there's just some of my truths. And obviously I'm pretty blunt about it. But I can tell you this, whether if you're a potential or you're already on this team and you just need a little boost, I can tell you that I can say anything. But you've got to say it. You've got to believe it. You have to want the change, and you have to do what it takes to make the change with a no-quit attitude, with a bring it on, I'm all in. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for taking 10 minutes. I meant to talk like 3 to 5, story of my life. I'm going to give a Starbucks gift card giveaway. So write me a note in the comments. Say something that inspired you. Say anything in the comments. Just leave a comment for me, and I'll be drawing a winner the day after you see this video. So I'm going to be on that hot date, and I'm going to be all in with that. So love you guys. Have an awesome night. Bye.